Hey YouTube, Sam here. I'm working on my welding table here, or kind of cleaning it up because it's been just a complete mess. And part of why I haven't really been using it that much is because every time I would actually weld on here, I was real nervous that this back wall, which still down here is wood and kind of a particle board, and I was kept on wondering if I was going to end up causing a fire. So I hadn't really been doing a whole lot of welding, at least not on my table. And so I went ahead and put some of the siding up, metal siding up over the wall here. Still got more to do on the top and down below, but this is how far I am right now. But anyhow, I started hanging my hammers here, and I was using screws, and I kind of looked at it, and like this one was too big kind of to really make screws work, so I found this metal thing here. I may still use that, we'll have to see, but I just didn't like the look of it. So what I found actually was some PVC, but I put my hammer handles down there, and most of them fit right down inside. So what I did is took and cut it to a specific cut it, and I actually put a notch in it so that my bigger hammers, although this one will actually go right down in, but my bigger hammers will kind of fit right inside that little hole, and it'll kind of clip into them. And I think that'll look a little bit nicer, so I'm going to go ahead and make a few of these and try them out. I got a bunch of these cut. I got one in my vise here, and basically what I'm doing is taking the hammers that I'm needing to hold in them, putting it on there, and just kind of getting an eyeball idea of about where I need to cut that. Now you can do as much measuring and everything like that as you want, but I'm just putting my safety glasses on, and I'm using my cutoff wheel. You could easily use a hacksaw for all this. Right now I'm using my chop saw to cut these out, and my cutoff wheel here to cut this part. And that should, in theory, hold this a little bit more off. So I'm going to start. This is where you worry about your own safety. You can take a piece of sandpaper and sand this all nice. Right now I'm just going to use this. Then I will take the sandpaper, put it on the edge here, just kind of finish it off. Make sure there's nothing no sharp edges where it'll cut you or ding up your hammer when you stick it in there. And then stick that on the wall. That should hold in there. On this wall, I might as well kind of show what I did here. I got my knocker there, some pins, and this was a container from a restaurant that I threw some sand down in the bottom of, and then a cup and some pins and some marking tools and things. Got a marking tool here, not a great one, but it works alright. Dustpan to kind of clean up some of the metal shavings off of my table here. Then I found these. I have no idea what they are, but they were some scrap I found, and they're just kind of U-channeled, so I can throw stuff down inside of them. I got my safety kind of stuff up in this one, and then down here I got some crowbars and things like that just kind of laying in that one. But here's what the video is mostly about. Got those hanging there too, but right there, those hold all my hammers quite nicely. I ended up having to use the metal piece there for that one. It was just too big, and use these. I didn't have to cut these because I can pull these in and out pretty easily right there. The ones on the top, I had to, cut them so I can just bring them out easier. And then down here, I didn't cut any of these. These are all my body hammers and things like that. I can just pull these in and out fairly easy. If I find that I'm having too much difficulty, I'll just chop those down. They're pretty easy to take off and on. I got those all the way across there. I did have to cut that one because it didn't want to make it in and out very easy. But pretty nice way of holding hammers. I think it looks a lot nicer than just throwing a screw up there, and kind of gives you a place to put them. So there's that wall, and that's right above my welding table here. Alright, well, hopefully you can use this. This is Sam, Jack of all, Master none. Y'all have a good one.